Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss a case study repeat on the evolution of mobile operating system. One of you tell me what is mobile operating system? Can you help me next?
Mobile plays is a software platform which provides a binary speed other software product device and it also provides the English coordinate users for mobile is the smart TVs, smart no, it's smart tools, smart TVs, smart watches.
In who is going to put the skip the evolution of operating system?
I'm using Japanese computer OS. At the initial OS, it started at 1996. At the 1996, Palm introduced the Palm OS. They invented by the Deb Atkins. This OS is specifically introduced for the period. Period is nothing but it is just today button phone light. So this only they do the simple tasks like task management and the context storage and email send, SQL event sends, and then calendar the chart reset. And this is the user state of the OS. And then next move on the Symbian OS. Symbian OS introduced by the Symbian Limited at the 1998. 1998. This is the user for the initially Nokia and then further used by the Sony and then Motorola and Pfizer companies. This with the companies used for the Symbian OS for the initial state. And then next OS is BlackBerry OS. The BlackBerry OS is the one of the revolutionary KD OS because it is specifically catered for the um, smartphone. Okay, it started at 1990. It is about the 1999. So 1999, BlackBerry OS is introduced. This is a boom of the output revolutionary. So and then next rock and roll at 2030s.
Okay, till 2000 we saw what are the evolution. After 2000, who is going to say the development of mobiles?
Texting smartphone, I discussed the launch of iOS 8 2007 with the first iPhone and then key innovations, touch interface, building app stores when smooth user experience, and then talk about Android launch in 2008, the Pi Uncle, and open source, customized and supported with many manufacturing, and then Windows Phone introduced by modern UI. Further, the advancement of mobile operating system will be explained by Ashita.
Okay, now we are going to see what Android versus iOS prominence. And with iOS dominance in the smartphone, it has been very wide. Android grow very fast because of this wide range of smartphones and the smartphone which varies from high to low budgets. And it is backed by the Google, which has a new integration of services like Gmail, apps, and YouTube. To frequent updates and customizable, which have been improved very wide in Android. Now we are going to see about iOS. iOS, which is exclusively used for the Apple devices, and iOS which mainly focus on smoothness, security, and Apple ecosystem. Watches, when it is put together on watches, Macs, iPhone, it works very perfectly. iOS. Both add-ins to remote features, voice assistant, Siri, and dartboard and widgets. Both had by each ad, which increases the number of the users, and after which gains the users more very loyal. Next will be explained by
I'm going to explain on the topic of the fall of the competitor or the decline of the operating system. There are some operating systems such as BlackBerry OS and Windows Phone that has been declined due to the minor attraction and poor user support, and the application development is not as possible during those times. And next, and there are some other minimum attracted softwares or OS such as Tizen and Firefox OS and Ubuntu that also didn't gain much attraction to it. And finally, the lack of support, and that is the user support and the developer support that has been led to its downfall. Like that. And at some points, Android and iOS can be is widely used during the Android, and we know it is mostly used to its advanced features and its extraordinary upgrades. And so the minimal attraction of these other OS has been caused due to the fewer apps and its updates. And so, still today in our environment, Android OS and iOS are widely used in our advanced society today.
So Copac, Europe, here with the invention of operating a mobile operating system. I'm not Avinash with the conclusion of this operating system, nor so describe over the ages of where we exist.
So yeah, last I'm here to tell about the future advancements of the mobile OS. Some milestones have been achieved by the mobile OS, like AI integration and the foldable, yeah, it basically the foldable devices. And yeah, in the points of foldable devices, in foldable devices, there are so many problems like adaptable displays or adaptable UI allowed. But the milestone which been achieved today's modern science is like the AI integrated software. We also recognize the foldable size and the performance of the mobile, and it also like changes the XUI performance. Next, the further advancements have been held in the security and privacy sector, like more and more secure in the about our personal informations. Next, there are some OS I want to include in this. First is Samsung, sorry, Android, iOS. Next is Ryzen, HyperOS, you guys said of the HyperOS, Chabi, term from the MIUI. So in conclusion, the mobile OS have been keep on upgrading from the start, which gradually changes its nature and performance as the constant growth of the society and the modern science. The evolution of the OS also creates a greater impact in the society. Thank you.
Thank you all for the wonderful discussion.